It is 11 a.m. on Friday. You know what time that is? It's time for the mid-lunch crisis. Now, we were supposed to be on Reaper's channel. Unfortunately, I don't know where Reaper is right now. So I'm going to have to do this on my channel. We might switch over if Reaper does appear. We will switch over to his channel because today is his day. But I haven't heard from him. I'm getting kind of worried here too, guys. I'm sure everything's okay. Hopefully he's just having some technical difficulties, or maybe he had to do a little adulting. But in the meantime, here we go. Now, like I said, this is not where we were supposed to be today. So bear with me. How are you doing, Miss Harley Quinn? Welcome to the mid-lunch crisis. Now I'm gonna take one quick moment and I'm gonna post a little bit of stuff on Discord real quick. So please bear with me one moment. Gotta do a little ruthless self-promotion. But we are playing some No Man's Sky today. Oh shoot, where are all my images? There we go. That's what I was looking for. Alright, Big Poppa Timo finally getting his act together. Alrighty. Gotcha. You're watching the good old Farming Simulator stream. Yeah, I did some Farming Simulator last night. Now, what we're gonna do today, since I wasn't really planning on this being on my channel, I'm gonna play the permadeath save. Now, this is my Pirates Challenge. This is my Pimpin' Plays Pirates Challenge save. I made this specifically for that. And if you guys don't know, I will tell you the rules. They're pretty simple. You have 3 systems worth of travel to go to, and you have the tutorial. Roughly 10 hours worth of gameplay before you can never set foot on a planet again. Now, you are allowed to go to sky bases so long as they are higher than the mountains in the direct rendering. But pretty much the whole point of this is to stay off of planets. Now, this is all courtesy of Pimpin' Plays. This is his idea. So Big Poppa Timo has a new radiant pillar. I have a very, very limited cargo capacity at the moment. I am only on my 2nd system. I just warped here. So I do need to check. I think I've already gotten, I have in fact already gotten my suit upgrade. I know if I walked around just a little bit longer, I would be getting that ambulatory. So that's what I was waiting for. Now we have a mission to take care of here. We have to follow the automatic guide. So we're going to jump on out of this and see where it wants us to go. There we are. That's the fuel source. Haven't scanned any of the planets yet. Don't know what kind of system we're in. We're just following the early quests, the early missions right now. So we're going to come down here to the planetary surface. See what we got going on. Well, this looks like a nice, pleasant planet. a monolith. Hello, Mary Lizzie in his house. How you doing, hon? Hopefully you got a little rest. Last I spoke to Mary Lizzie, her nighttime meds had kicked in, and she was getting a little loopy. Now, Big Papa Timo is a little bit sleep deprived today. All right, we are on an extreme sentinel planet. That's always good to know. And we are going to get these knowledge stones real quick. We are going to accept that knowledge. And the name Vy'keen floats in my vision. So we are in a Vy'keen system. We should probably learn the word for interloper very soon. There it is. Gotta love it. Favorite Vy'keen word. We are, in fact, an interloper. We have learned 15 words, got the scholar achievement. And we have the word for Gra. Alright, now we need to go ahead and check out the legacy. Oh, so they canceled school. Oh, Mary Lizzie's got a little snow action. Winter storm warning going out her way. Is it traveler? Is it friend? It is traveler. It's going to ask me, is it first? Is it last? And it is last. What's going on, Pwn Stream? How you doing, buddy? You guys might notice that we are lacking. We have seen both. Oh, the Sentinel drone is shooting me while I'm in the middle of this. Hopefully it doesn't kill me, because this is, in fact, permadeath. What the heck? Not enough launch fuel. Right, we need a metal plating. We kind of want to get off this planet ASAP. First was a 2-hour delay, and there's just outright canceled. Still waiting to hear about 17's out-of-town bowling game. Gotcha. Well, like I said, you guys might notice that I am missing Reaper. I don't know where my boy's at. Haven't heard anything from him. Sent him a message. No such luck. I'm hoping it's just technical difficulties, or he got caught up being an adult for a little while. Alright, let's go ahead and pull up this information. Incoming transmission, source unknown. You are not alone. Please identify yourself. Sure, why not? He may be sleeping, but he actually went to bed early. So I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping he's just adulting. I, on the other hand, was taking a nap until about 20 minutes ago. Alright, we just got pushed out of the way of that one. Base computer archives available. Coordinates received. So, which of these travel to the stranger's coordinates? We will go ahead and do that. Alright, we need to change the log to that one. It's always funny when two missions come up at the same time. Kind of confuses the AI for the game. Doesn't know what to do. Heading to the unknown moon. Entering planetary atmosphere. Oh, looky here. We have ourselves a crashed ship. Sebeki Prime. It's a moistureless planet. We do have some of that. We do have some of that. Let's extract those records. Now, normally I would be reading through all of these, but I've done that quite a bit recently. Now, the advanced mining laser is kind of interesting. I do need to put that into the multi-tool, but the multi-tool, once you stop going down to planetary surfaces, becomes kind of useless. So I don't want to invest too much into my multi-tool, but I'm definitely going to want advanced mining laser, because that's going to be useful for gathering resources, because I pretty much have to gather everything rather quickly. I only have one more system and about 6 hours of playtime before I can't go to the planetary surface ever again. Okay. Now we have a busted hoopty of a ship here. We're going to claim the ship. We are not going to get rid of the radiant pillar. We're just going to claim it as our own. So now we have 2 ships. Alright, search for clues about Artemis on this and other worlds. Okay. Press the access option of the guide. Alright, so we need a hermetic seal, a wiring, or 2 wiring looms, and the carbon nanotubes. For that, shields are down. Pulse engine offline. Now, we're not actually going to worry about this Explorer for now. We will pick that back up once we have a freighter. Husbees took 17 with them to drop 22 off at work. Grocery store with a Starbucks in it. They just finished a peppermint mocha. Nice. I'm a triple venti caramel macchiato fan myself. That's what I get when I go to Starbucks. Artemis entity, we received your signal. Is it first? Is it last? Time for truth. You have their signal, but you are not Artemis entity. Tell the truth. Always tell the truth. Signal is familiar to Nada. We have been in contact before, I think. This would be a good time to come aboard. Yes, a proper introduction to our home. Yes, Nada. There we go. Alright, so we have the anomaly. Let's go check this bad boy out. Not like we haven't been here 1,000 times before. Alrighty. Kind of weird doing this show all by myself. Expected some witty banter going back and forth between Reaper and myself. Now he was going to do freighters and frigates today. That was what he was going to focus on. And I didn't want to steal his thunder or his idea, so I'm just going to be playing the Pirates Challenge. Hopefully we'll have some interesting things to talk about. Alrighty, I am Priest Entity Nada, Divergent Corvax. Welcome to our anomaly. Thanks, Nada. How you doing, buddy? Let's go ahead and ask about Artemis. Got to go through all these real quick. There's a lot of things to cover. Ask about Nada. And of course we've got to ask about Polo. Where is Polo? He's right behind me. Ask about the space station. Thank you for all the information, Nada. Much appreciated. Alrighty, and then we have Polo friend. Specialist Polo. How you doing, little guy? Ask how. Alright. Space Anomaly is a hub for travelers, a nexus that unites them whenever they are in the universe. Use non-Apollo's home to meet other travelers, undertake missions, earn nanites, and upgrade your equipment. Alright, speak to other travelers to earn nanites. Let's go do that. Who do we have to talk to first? Go back down here. What's up, Helios? How you been, buddy? Been a while. Turn in some milestone data. Give me them good old nanites. Alrighty. Learn new technology blueprints. Well, first we're going to go and talk to Ares, because Ares might have something for us as well. Transmit milestone data. Don't have a living pearl for you, buddy, but that's okay. Alright, browse a huge array of base parts. Now, here's the funny thing. Not going to be on the planetary surface, not going to need a lot of base parts, but we do want to talk to Celine, because she has all the exosuit stuff. Research exosuit upgrades. Alright, so we have 610 nanites. We want the hazmat gauntlets first. Happy jump. And then, of course, the next thing we want is the personal refiner. That is hugely important. Thank you much. Let us browse the huge array of parts. Browse, browse, browse. Now, the first one I want to get, I've got 22 salvage data. I want to get the medium refiner. And I want to get the large refiner, because those are going to be super, super useful for me. And I'm also going to want a save beacon just to have it. Alright, that should be good for now. Blueprints recorded. And let's go back and talk to Nana about Artemis. I know I'm kind of blasting through a lot of stuff really quick here, guys, but this was not intended to be a how-to do anything. I have a very limited amount of time to do this, so I need to you know, I've never bothered to ask about the Crimson Lyre. Let's ask. There you go. Don't want to seek the Atlas yet. Don't need help with that. Let's get some help with Artemis. Sure, why not? Alright. Complete Nexus missions. Not at the moment, buddy. I have other things I have to do. Return to space. Search for clues about Artemis among the stars. There's Artemis. How you doing, buddy? Knew that was going to happen. Looks like I got 4 people watching and 4 thumbs up. Thank you all so much. Say I found a crashed ship. What's going on, Beeblebum? Hello again. My second time seeing Beeblebum today. He jumped in on my earlier Farming Simulator 19 stream. Where are you? Reaper's not here, but I'll pass that along if he ever shows up. Hey, we got 6 watching now. 5 thumbs ups. Thanks, guys. I'm going to end that communication. Now, in case you guys are wondering, the new ones that have just popped in here, we are doing the Pirates Challenge. I have 3 systems to go through, and I have the tutorial missions before. I am no longer allowed to set foot on a planetary surface. So I have very little time and very little resources with which to do that. Alright, it told me I had a holo terminus. There we go. I am going to do some of the missions real quick. Hostile subspace scan failed, but not many, and honestly with the hostile sentinels on that one planet, I'm a little disappointed. That was a planet I could have explored to get some resources, but with the hostilities from the sentinels, just not going to happen. Free parking, we'll take it. Lone Pine, how's it going, buddy? How are you doing today? Alright, sentinels here are hateful. Hateful sentinels. Hateful sentinels. That's good, because I'm not really fond of them myself. Now, this is my second permadeath save. Technically my third permadeath save ever. I don't know if you guys remember, but the first one didn't go over so well. I lasted about 47 minutes before I got squished by a dinosaur. Hashtag Dino Pancakes. Second save is still going strong. Let's go ahead and charge this bad boy up. And then this third one is started specifically for this pirate challenge. Let's go ahead and tune to Artemis's frequency. Now once I'm done here, I'm probably going to go back up to the space station. And from there, I will teleport back to my one base. Now, once you start doing this, you're not allowed to have... well, you're allowed to have your own base, that's fine. But it can't be attached to the ground. And it has to be higher than all the surrounding terrain. Basically, we're doing sky bases. So what I plan to do is build up my base a little bit so that it's no longer touching the ground. And I have it built off of the tallest plateau in the area. But I'll show you that, guys, in just a few. It's also on a lushy, it's on a lovely planet. So I can run around and get as many buried tech modules as I possibly can in the amount of time I have. Alright, let's go ahead and finish up with Artemis here. Anomaly detected. Awaken. Upload data. Heck yeah. Oh, I totally forgot about the signal boosters. Metal plating and carbon nanotubes. Yeah, I have those. What I don't have is a lot of space. So, I think we're actually gonna ignore this part of the quest for a few minutes. Where did I park my ship? Alright, I want to hit the save beacon so I get my nanites for the save. Alright, and before any of these hateful little sentinel buggers come get me, let's jump off the planet real quick. We're going to break atmosphere. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Alright. Alright, he just got a message from Reaper. He says he is around, he's on his way. Speak of the devil and he shall appear.
Hey, buddy.
What's going on, Mr. Reaper?
Had some electronical difficulties this morning.
Oh, I'm glad that they were technical difficulties and not real life difficulties.
Yeah.
I was a little worried there. I hadn't heard from you. So unfortunately I went live waiting for you.
Oh, no worries.
Have you rectified your technical difficulties?
I am working on it.
Okay. Well, here's the plan, guys. Today is Reaper's Day, and he had a little bit of a plan for doing frigate and freighter stuff, so if he gets his technical difficulties in line, we're actually going to switch channels. So we will wait to see what he has to say. Say hello to everybody in chat. We've got Beeblebum, we've got Ponestream, we've got Mary Lizzie, we have Miss Harley Quinn. Who else did we have in here? There was somebody else that snuck in. Maybe they didn't sneak. And we have Lone Pine. There we go.
What's
I
up,
think
guys?
I got everybody.
How's your Friday going? It is Friday, right?
It is in fact Friday. Now see, you're not the one that's supposed to be confused. I'm the one that's operating on a whopping 22 minutes of a nap.
Ooh.
That I took, that I almost did not wake up on time, so I can totally understand having some difficulties getting to a stream on time. Alright, we are going to head back to base here, guys. I will get my base archives, and then I'm probably going to start a mad dash for as many buried tech modules as I can find before Reaper's ready to switch over to his channel. Now it's going to be a little weird because if we do this and we switch channels, it's going to close out the stream on my channel. We're going to have to go over to his. So what we're going to let him do is get his started up, and then we will drop a link in chat here so that we can all just jump right over there with as little disruption as possible. Sound like a plan?
Yeah. That works for me.
Yeah.
Hey, we're one step closer.
Are you about to break?
Yeah.
Had to do a little musical reference there.
Well, it seems that just all the electronics in my household this morning just don't want to do what they're supposed to do.
Did the toaster try and kill you?
Yeah, the toaster tried to kill me. The computer doesn't want to stay operational. My Elgato did not work. So it's been a fun morning.
Now, did you give everything space coffee? Because that's always important. You have to give everything space coffee. Well, we might have lost his audio as he's trying to switch over. We'll give him a few moments to get back on. Alright, we are supposed to build a storage container. Now, here's my lovely base so far. And we're going to need some magnetized ferrite to do that. So let's put some ferrite dust in here. We will get that cranking. And let's see, what do we have in this portable refiner? Hey, look, more ferrite dust. Go figure. So we're going to put some ferrite dust in this one. Let's fuel this bad boy up. Fire it off. Space coffee. Yeah, you had peppermint flavored this morning. Hey, your eyes are drooping. Well, wake up. Wake up, Mary. Alright, so let me give you guys a brief tour. So this is the planet, the second planet that I was on. I actually spawned in on a more hazardous planet, but the second one I went to is a beautiful lushy. Now, given the rules of the Pirates Challenge, we have to have a sky base, so I'm going to have to lift this off the ground, which is not hard to do with building, but I also needed to be higher than any of the mountains in the surrounding area. So what I did was I came out and I looked. And spinning around, that plateau over there is the same height as this one. That one over there is the same height as this one, and that one over there is the same height as this one. So everything is based off of this level right here. So I should be within the rules and intent of the game if I build a sky base anything above what I have. Now, one of the other fun things is I've been playing a little fast and loose with the game. This is in fact a permadeath save, but I've been jumping off of things. You never know. Could have ended poorly. Could have ended poorly. How's it going, Sword? Never feed the Mogwai after after midnight. Always a good rule. Always a good rule. Alright, so we are going to gather as much resources as we can. Now the other fun thing is I shouldn't have predators on this planet because I have more than 3 types of bouncing gumdrops. And I'm gonna believe KJ that if I have multiples I should be okay. Oh, I've alerted the Sentinel. Hello, Mr. Sentinel. So I'm going to use this deuterium to try and get back up here. This might be bad. Oop, I'm going to run out of jetpack. Yes, I did. Oh, it's permanent. Oh, ouch, that kind of hurt. Not too bad. I thought that would have hurt more than it did. Again, playing a little fast and loose with the permadeath save. Still very skeptical about that rule of 3. You mean the 3 systems rule? Is that the one we're talking about there? Or are we talking about Mogwai and Gremlins? How's it going, Pimpin'? Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Now we are inadvertently playing my Pimpin' Plays Pirate Special permadeath save. Now since I have you on here, buddy, I'm going to ask you, just for a little clarification. So I'm on a Lushy, and I believe this is my highest point around. The 3 bounciest rule? Yeah, I'm not sure if that's correct or not, because the funny thing was the first time she had said it, I thought she said if you had the bouncer ones you wouldn't have the predators, and then on my other permadeath save, literally I was on a planet with the bouncies and the first thing I saw after that was a predator that tried to kill me. But there are at least 3 types on this particular planet, and I have not seen a single predator yet, so it's possible. You cannot build yourself a sky base. Good to know. Okay, so there you go, guys. I can't build myself a sky base. But just for clarification's sake, there are no actual mountains here, just these floating peninsulas. So somebody else could build a sky base here off of this, the highest point, correct? Can't build myself a sky base. I think he's just making these rules up as we go, so it makes it difficult for me. Alright, we're going to make some magnetized ferret real quick. Now I have gone to 2 systems so far. Haven't been to my 3rd yet. Now what was the purpose of the 3rd system, just out of curiosity, just because it's your next jump after that? Or are you just making up arbitrary rules? I'm thinking it's an arbitrary rule, guys. The way that the rule is written is that it says that sky bases have to be constructed above the highest point within rendering distance. So if there was a mountain range over there or something and it was higher than where I am, the sky base would have to be above it and built by another player. So that tree doesn't count because that's not actually land. But all of these plateaus, like I said, are the same height. That one kind of looks like it's a little higher, but trust me, it's not. It's just a trick of the imagination. Can't crouch, but if I could crouch, you'd see straight across. Alright, so honestly, I don't even need to build that that storage unit. Of course I say that, and then of course I run out of storage. Go figure. Imagine that, Big Papa Timo running out of storage space. Alright, so there's that. Let's put the advanced mining laser in here. Gonna need to get the wiring looms. Put that in the starship. That'll save us a little bit of room. Let's put some carbon in here. That'll save us a little bit more room. Big hoarder Timo. How's everybody's Friday going? Hopefully well. Hopefully well. Hopefully better than Reaper's. Still don't know where he is.
I have...
There he is.
Lost audio, regained audio, and I currently have... I'm having issues with my Elgato again. It seems to me that I can see my PlayStation screen through OBS, but not on my TV.
Oh, that's no good.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
I wish I could be of more assistance, but I am not that familiar with the Elgato's operations.
Somebody sent me a few little gremlins last night.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because Sword was talking about the gremlins. Maybe Mr. Sword is in league with Mr. Murray. To try and send some gremlins your way.
Well, thanks a bunch there, Sword. Hey, could you do me a favor and have your gremlins give me my cell phone back? Because that was my alarm clock, and I don't know where it is.
Gotcha, Pimpin'. I would imagine it's the part of the beginning of the Artemis stuff. I'll have to continue on with the Artemis missions to go through. Just to double check, because it's honestly I don't really pay all that much attention to a lot of the stuff once I get the ability to jump, and I can already jump through the hyperdrive, so I'm pretty much ready to go. Tragic Trucker, how you doing, buddy? All right. Well, in the meantime, we're gonna continue to take care of that. If anybody has experience with these technical difficulties that Reaper is experiencing, maybe you want to shoot him a message on Discord. That would be awesome. If you don't have it already, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link to Reaper's Discord page. Just bear with me 1 second. I'm doing double duty here and it's kind of messing with my head. Get the never expire link. There we go. Welcome back, Harley.
Hi there, Miss Quinn.
Alright, there is Reaper's Discord channel. Maybe you can find some assistance along those lines there, buddy.
Yeah.
Alright,
the game is afoot here. And I'm losing.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just build this right here for now. And of course I need to do power. And I need to run power from that to that. And the biofuel reactor. Kind of need to charge this one up here, guys. Got no battery. I'm going to give it the oxygen because I don't have a lot of that. Drop a few of these items in there just to save me some space. And then I'm also going to drop some of the silicon powder in there to save me even more space. Oh, need to keep the tritium, that's for sure. Now I have 2 drop pod coordinate datas. Going to want to use those relatively soon. Alright, but in the meantime, while I'm here, I need to start finding some stuff. The final destination, that's the one we're looking at. Reaper has not gone live yet. Ooh, playing a little fast and loose. Ooh, found ourselves a nice little cave system. Look at all that down there. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there's a subterranean relic. Nice, that'll give us some tetracobalt. That'll be a good resource. Ooh, life support is low. Let's go ahead and burn off an ion battery. Nope, don't have any oxygen. That was kind of goofy moving that stuff over, so let us... The whole point coming down here was actually to get the relics, so we'll grab those real quick.
6-kill game was a win.
Congratulations. In case you guys are wondering, that's Jenny. He's hiding in the background. He was playing Farming Simulator with me earlier and is currently playing Apex. Ooh, that's what I was looking for. I knew there'd be one in here somewhere. And of course this one's a sodium one. I couldn't be lucky enough to have an O2 one. Nope. Not me. Sodium ones are not bad for their resources, but more than anything, I need that O2. Alrighty, so I think I need to take my own advice and stop flying around everywhere. Just burning through the oxygen. Need to stop running. I do have the condensed carbon on me, I do believe. I do. Did I really just do that? I did. See, I need regular carbon. I can do that real quick. Get a little carbon. There you go. I always forget about that trick. Don't know why. No worries, Pittman. No worries. That's what we're all here for, to keep Big Papa Timo from dying. Make for a very short stream if I end up dying on a permadeath save. Oh wait, I've already done that. Not on this particular one, but the first time I ever streamed a permadeath save, that was the one that I lasted the 47 minutes. And I swear that that dinosaur was not even a hostile. It just walked over and squished me just to kill me. That's really all it was there for. The comedic relief of Big Papa Timo dying on stream. Alright, give me 1 second and I will play catch up on chat. Alright, trying to reach the Geknip gang, got it, or gang. Either center or a hub, or you can just keep flying around space. You're just climbing out of bed. According to dispatch, should be wet and a little slushy, nice. Dear brain, you do not need a nap after being awake for, it looks at the clock, 3.5 hours. You always need nap, at least after 10 hours. You won't need any charge for landing pads anymore. Very true. There's a lot of things about this that hashtag Dino Pancakes. Thanks. Did I just get an S-Class module? No, I did not. I got a photon cannon module. Not bad, not bad. There's a lot of things about this that you really don't need to do. Like, honestly, at this point in time, I don't need to step foot on a planet again, but what I do need to do is I really need to start gathering tech modules. That's going to be the biggest thing that I'm going to need. I don't need the knowledge stone. I don't know why I was tagging that. And you know, I'm really surprised that there was not a tech module beneath that damaged machinery. Why not? I think Sean Murray hates me. I bet you Sword and KJ would have had like a 3-banger of tech modules underneath that. See, I get a little oxygen in me, I start flying around again.
Alright. I believe that we are ready to go.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Alright, well, why don't you go ahead and get that stream up and running. And when you do, drop us a link.
I dropped a link in the chat there.
Alright, guys, if we are ready to do that, why don't we all jump on over to Mr. Fear the Reaper's channel. And let's lunch raid ourselves. So everybody give us a hashtag lunch raid.
Nice. Alright.
Alright, I will see you guys over there.
So
Now,
welcome
I am closing down this stream.
Welcome to the Mid-Lunch Crisis 1.1. I apologize for all of my technical difficulties this morning. It is unfortunately not a good day for electronics in the Reaper household.